Welcome back to the Executive Workflow Revolution. In week 1, I introduced you to 3 workflows that can save you up to 300 hours per year. In week 2, we dove deep into workflow 1, turning daily reporting from 45 minutes into 2 minutes. Today, we're tackling workflow 2, knowledge at scale. This is the workflow that transforms training material creation from an 8-hour project into a 30-minute task. But here's where it gets revolutionary. You can deploy that same training in 60 different languages instantly at zero cost. This isn't just about efficiency. It's about equity. Every team, regardless of location, gets the same quality training at the same time. Let me show you how. Let's talk about training bottleneck that every contact center leader knows too well. You launch a new product, update a process, roll out a new system, and immediately you need training materials. So you assign it to your best subject matter expert. They spend 8 to 12 hours creating a training module, writing content, writing slides, developing scenarios, building knowledge checks. But then Manila asks, can we get this in Tagalog? Paris wants it in French. Your India team needs Hindi. Now you're looking at translation agencies, $5,000 per language, 2 to 3 weeks turnaround, quality inconsistencies, version control nightmares. And by the time the translations are done, the content has already changed. This is the knowledge transfer bottleneck. It limits how fast you can scale. But what if this entire paradigm could shift? Here's the breakthrough. AI can now take your existing documentation, process guides, policy documents, system manuals, and transform them into engaging professional training materials in minutes. And this is the game changer. It can generate that exact same training in any of 60 plus languages instantly with consistent quality at zero additional cost. I'm using Gamma for this. Same tool as Workflow 1, but applied to knowledge transfer. Let me show you how it works. First, you need source content. This could be an existing process document, policy guide, system documentation, even meeting notes from your subject matter expert. For this demo, I'm using a process document on handling custom complaints, a common training need. This is a typical internal process doc, detailed, accurate, but not training ready. It's written for documentation and not training. Watch what happens when we transform this. So here we are on Gamma, and I'm going to create a new presentation. So I'm just going to create with AI. I'm going to use generate for this. You can also import the file and prompt against it. This process file is not so big, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the prompts to do this. So I'm going to paste this content into Gamma with a structured prompt. Yeah, I've got the prompt already defined. So let's paste that in. So let's see how this prompt reads. Create an engaging agent training presentation on this custom complaint handling process. So let's paste in the process document here, and I'm really just going to be selecting the text I want to use. I just copy that and I paste it in there. So now the entire process doc becomes part of the prompt. Furthermore, I've defined specific instructions around clear learning objections and a whole host of other things, including the tone, the audience, the format, the design, and the last sentence, which is really just to make it engaging and actionable, not just informational. Notice I'm being specific about audience, tone, and structure. That's what turns documentation into effective training. This takes about 90 seconds to complete and done. Let's look at what we got. Look at this transformation. Slide 1 is clear learning objectives, what agents will be able to do after this training. Slide 2 to 6 is the step-by-step process broken down into digestible chunks. Notice the visual hierarchy, the use of icons, the clear formatting. The next slide is knowledge check questions to verify understanding. Then the last slide is a reference guide that they can keep handy just for quick reference. But now watch this. You can save this as the English version, but now I want the same training in French for our Paris team. In the old world, you'll send this to a translation agency, wait 2 to 3 weeks, pay between $500 and $800, and hope the quality is good. In the new world, I click translate or regenerate with language specification. and done. Let's compare. Here was the original, and here's the modified version of the training material that was created. Same structure, same scenarios, same knowledge checks, same professional quality. But it's not just translated, it's localized. The tone, the examples, the phrasing, it all works in French. And you can do this for all your other languages. Same process, zero additional cost. Let's be clear about what just happened. The old way, 8 to 12 hours to create training, $500 per language for translation, 2 to 3 weeks per language, quality inconsistencies, version control nightmares. The new way, 30 minutes to create training, including review and refinement, $0 for additional languages, 60 seconds per language, consistent quality, single source of truth. But your Manila team doesn't wait 3 weeks for training. They get it the same day as headquarters. Your French team doesn't get inferior training. They get the exact same quality. Your India team doesn't feel like an afterthought. They're included from day one. This isn't just efficiency. It's equity. It's inclusion. It's global scale without global friction. Now, the critical caveat, bad training in 60 languages is still bad training. Here's how to do this right. Rule 1. Start with the good source content. Garbage in, garbage out. Your process doc needs to be accurate and complete. Rule number 2. Review the English version thoroughly. Before you translate, make sure the English training is excellent. That's your master. Rule number 3. Have native speakers spot check translations. That translation is very good, but have someone verify it makes sense culturally. Rule number 4. Test with real learners. Pilot with a small group. Get feedback, refine, then scale. Rule number 5. Keep it updated. When the process changes, update the master and regenerate all the languages. You create training once, deploy globally, and maintain quality and keep everyone current. Do it wrong, you scale bad training and create confusion in multiple languages. Want the exact prompts, training templates, and multi-language setup guide? Check the description for exclusive resources. See you in the next video.